So now we've kind of reflected on our journey as a duo
and our singing careers.
and our singing. Your
which didn't happen.
Not a singer, definitely not me. You probably had more potential than me. We're gonna start talking about. You did though. We're gonna start talking about the journeys of our previous guests and where they are now or since speaking to them. One person I want to shout out is Darren Mirinas.
Woo!
Yeah.
Come on.
Big up Darren, yeah, and Expert Citizens, everything that they do. Since he came on the show, check out his episode actually. If you haven't, check out Darren's episode. He really talks about some serious stuff there, and his turning point was really quite poignant. But since he's been on the show, Expert Citizens has grown his organization that he runs. And he's invited me on as a keynote speaker. He's invited us back on the awards to present the awards. How was that?
Oh yeah, that was great. There's some really inspiring people to speak and about their journeys, what they've been through, and what they're doing now.
Yeah.
So inspiring. But of course, everybody in that room, the work that they're doing to help so many different kinds of people is just, it's so necessary, it's so needed, but it's so impactful.
Definitely, it was great to see how much progress he's made since we first met him.
Yeah.
Anyone else you got in mind?
I feel like there are a lot of people we've had on the podcast that are continuing to just shine and grow, which is amazing. It's why we wanted them to come on in the first place.
Yeah.
But of course, Lady Unchained.
Yeah, come on,
she's always been our massive supporters.
Yeah.
She always cheerleads me to keep going and continue. And
always.
She is still on this journey she's on, showing her face wherever she can, and doing such amazing work. So I've got to big her up because she's just an incredible, incredible person.
Yeah, big up yourself. Check out her episode 2. That was really great. And she shared some poetry with us as well.
And the work that she does, Lady Unchained.
Yeah. I also want to shout out Hack Baker.
Yeah, come on.
Since we had him, that was was that our first live show? That was, innit? Yeah, we had Hack Baker on our first live show at Brixton House. That was a dope episode, so check that out. But he's gone on to do serious stuff, festivals, his own tour. He's been all over the radio. He's smashing it, like killing it. So big up yourself, Hack.
Come on.
And yeah, check out Hack Baker's episode.
Who said there wasn't life after prison?
Innit? They lied.
There shouldn't be.
They lied.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's our guest journeys. But let's hear from our listeners' journeys. Let's hear from Chris, who's got a voice note for us. So let's hear from Chris.
Hey Zach, hey Jules, it's Chris here from National Prison Radio on HTC, fresh out of prison. My journey with entrepreneurship has been rocky, to say the least. Back at university, I got caught up in the wrong things, charges related to the supply of drugs. It taught me some harsh lessons, but also sparked an interest in business. Even then, I tried to go legit, setting up 3 companies, an events company, a catering business, and a holding company. I bought websites, card readers, everything, but it all came crashing down after the second police raid. Later, I worked my way up from chef to sous chef and decided to launch a food business. I created a menu, designed packaging, and had big plans to sell online through delivery platforms. But I quickly realized Deliveroo, Uber Eats, and Just Eat only accept businesses operating from commercial kitchens, not residential addresses. Without the funds to rent a kitchen, I was stuck. Determined, I started saving with my mates for a food van, but just as I was ready, I was sentenced to 3 years and 1 month in prison. During my time inside, I planned relentlessly. I refused to let my sentence define me, using that time to prepare for my future. Now that I'm out, I've got fire in me to prove that my past doesn't have to dictate where I'm going. The lessons I've learned, both in business and in life, have set the foundation for what comes next. Watch this space. Big things are coming, and I'm ready to make them happen.
Yeah, facts. Chris Chris definitely hit a few nails on the head for me personally. I feel like, you know, if you're involved in a certain kind of lifestyle that is illegitimate, yeah. Even though it's the wrong things you're doing, you still are picking up a certain set of skills that you can utilize in a positive way, right?
Yeah.
And obviously he spoke about how he learned in prison about business and how he can utilize those skills. And obviously he's putting it into practice now. I feel like that is something that someone can do like without going to prison.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But if you're listening on the inside and you know that you've got a certain particular skill set that you've developed, even though you're doing the wrong thing, right? When you get out, you've got the opportunity to use those skills to do something good and positive. So yeah, big up yourself, Chris.
Yeah,
10
definitely
times.
keep it going. And it matters a lot, you know, to be able to do this for you. And like you said, you've got skills like anybody inside now or potentially going inside. Like you are still just as smart. You are still just as capable as anybody else.
Yeah.
And life does knock you, but you can't let it. Chris, thank you for sending that in.
Yeah.
Keep going with what you're doing because you're
Definitely.
smashing it.
Definitely. And, you know, that's from someone that's been inside, but also friends and family and loved ones of those who are inside also go through their own journey. You know, many of our guests have said it's not just us that do the time in prison. We've said it before. It's not just us that are riding bird. It's our families that are doing it with us, right? And our friends and our loved ones. And to actually like embody that journey, we had Tracy and my mum Hilda on the show, and they spoke about their own journeys and their own feelings and their own, you know, experiences and how it felt for them when, you know, their children went inside, when Tracy's sons went in, and when my mum was talking about when I went in, and, you know, the kind of roller coaster they went through. So I think it's really important that we acknowledge families and friends and loved ones of those that are inside and their journeys as well as ours, you know?
100%.
But yeah, I think it's a really good episode. If you have a loved one that's inside or due to come out of prison, I think you should check out that episode of Tracy and Hilda, definitely.
And of course, to share that episode or anything that we've spoken about today to people that you think might benefit from it. So family, friends, people that have been in similar situations to us, because yeah, that's what we're all about. Helping as many people as we can, sharing this kind of topic and discussion to anybody that might benefit, and to help continue build that community. And another way we like to help support is by signposting organizations that might help you or anybody that you know. So Tomorrow's Woman is a charity that supports women leaving prison or at risk of offending. Mm-hmm. So yeah, check them out. And obviously, of course, please share to others that might benefit.
There's also Apex Scotland, who focus on reducing reoffending by offering support with employability, mentoring and personal development. So please check them out. But also what you can do is look for organizations local to you that can support you. And of course, we'll have these organizations we mentioned in our show notes alongside many more.
And of course, we love you guys getting in touch with us, and please keep it coming. We want to hear your journey of life after prison. So anything you want to tell us, we're all ears. You can contact us on Instagram and Twitter, which is @AfterPrisonPod. TikTok is Life After Prison Pod. Email us at podcast@prison.radio, or if you're inside right now, get in touch with us the usual way through National Prison Radio. And we're looking forward to hearing what you guys bring to us. You've heard us singing, so, you know, anything goes.
Yeah. I just wanted to share an inspirational quote before we end, right?
Come.
I got 2 of them, yeah? And please share yours too if you've got any as good or even better, right? So the first one is, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hard work beats talent when talent
doesn't work hard.
Doesn't work hard. Come on.
Yeah,
and again.
All right, so the next one I'm going to give you, yeah, and this will be the last, is prepare to fail if you fail to prepare.
Yeah, I like that one. say it a little bit different, but I like that one.
Yeah, different versions, isn't it? But yeah, get in touch with us.
And thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.